Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me already, I'm Courtney, and on this channel I do makeup tutorials, eyeshadow tutorials and all that sort of stuff. So if you're not subscribed already, make sure you subscribe down below and hit the button so you never miss any videos. Now to start the video, today I'm going to be bringing you this beautiful rose gold bridal glam on my friend Mary. Here I'm just using my favourite brow product, which is the Primark Beauty brow pencils, and I'm just lightly brushing that through her brows. I'm then just going around the brows and snatching the brow shape with her foundation colour, and then I'm just using her concealer shade just to create an eyeshadow base and setting that with the MERCIER powder. With bridal looks, you want to make sure that you're setting the eyelid down. If it's going to be a long day, you want there to be no creasing, otherwise, you know, her look's not going to look nice on the photos. And I'm going in with the NYX Queen palette, and I'm using this really nice warm neutral brown shade in the outer corner of the eye, and I'm just deepening that. We want there to be depth in this look, but we don't want it to look dark because we need to remember this is a bridal look. We want it to show up in photos, but we don't want it to be really heavy and take away from her dress or take away from her look. And I'm just building up these like nice soft neutral brown shades and taking that into the inner half of the eye just to start creating some depth in the inner half of the crease. I've also created a slight winged effect just to elongate the shape of her eye, and then once again I'm setting that down with the MERCIER loose powder so that it's not going to crease. Then I'm going in with my favourite glitter glue, and I'm going to go on top of that with a Doll Beauty loose pigment in Humbug, and then I'm going in the middle of that with the Peaches and Cream peach loose pigment. And then what I like to do is just feather over the edge of that with a neutral brown so the glitter isn't harsh against the outer corner. So now I'm just doing the winged liner. I don't know about you, but a winged liner just perfects a bridal look. It just brings everything together so nicely and it makes the bride's eyes just pop. Here I'm just going in with the Collection Cosmetics Filter Finish, which is a Charlotte Tilbury dupe, and it is actually my favourite. I personally don't like the Charlotte Tilbury version of this, the original obviously. I just find it separates, so this is my go-to when I'm needing a product like this for clients. And then I'm going over my client's base with the Revolution Pro foundation drops in f8.5. My client does like to tan, but this is more of a neutral tan shade, so it's not going to develop and turn orange on her. It's just going to give her that nice neutral tan glow from within look, and it's a really nice moisturising, almost serum-y foundation. It's super lightweight, medium to full coverage, so you can build it if you need to, but it's not going to crack or separate throughout the day, and I really love this product. I'm pretty sure they've discontinued it, so it's really frustrating because all my clients love it, and I just really want them to bring it back if they have, because every single client I use it on wants to buy it, but they can't because it's out of stock absolutely everywhere. Top tip for bridal clients is you want to not layer too many products, because you don't want those products to sit in any fine lines throughout the day and separate towards the evening. We want to make the base as snatched as possible throughout the entire day, especially if you're not going to stay with your client and do touch-ups throughout the evening. And here I'm just going in with the Laguna cream bronzer from NARS, which is a really lovely product. It just melts straight into the base and creates this natural sun-kissed look without being harsh, and I love it so much because this doesn't go muddy. Here I'm just going in with my client's concealer shade. You want to apply as minimal concealer as possible so she's not creasing underneath her eyes throughout the evening. And I'm going in with this beautiful cool toned Elizabeth Arden cream blush. It's so beautiful. And then I like to pat in the powder underneath the eyes just to lock everything in place so there's no creasing throughout the evening. What you want to make sure though is you're not applying too much powder. There's a fine line between setting the makeup and applying too much powder. If you don't set the makeup, it's going to crease. If you set too much, it's going to crease and look cakey and crusty. So it's really important that you apply the correct amount of powder, preferably using a powder puff or a dry sponge, whatever floats your boat. In this one I'm using a dry sponge just so I can press that product into the skin to lock everything in place. Here I'm just using the Morphe palette with this really nice warm tone bronzer just to warm up the face a little bit We don't want to go too harsh with bridal looks because you want them to look nice and bronzed, but you don't want things to show up really harsh on camera. And I'm going in with another Morphe palette. These are really good for your kits, by the way, if you are a makeup artist. And I'm just blushing up the face. And then with the underneath of the eye, I'm basically mirroring the exact same eyeshadow placement as I did on the upper lid. And then just highlighting the inner corner just to bring everything together and setting the face, which is very important. With highlighter, you want to put a really nice amount on, but you don't want to load the skin, otherwise it's just going to flash back on camera, but you want the bride to look nice and glowy. And I'm just going in with a very nude lip liner because my bride likes a very nude lip. It's a little bit darker than the colour we're using on the lip, but just want to line the entire lip and overline slightly just so it gives a more plump effect. And here I'm going in with the Revolution Pro Supreme Liquid in Veil. It's a very beautiful nude liquid lip. And I'm just going in with the Peaches and Cream gloss. So here is the final soft glam rose gold bridal look for my friend Mary. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe down below and click the notification bell so you never miss any of my uploads, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!